So I'm back in the house to be, and I really wanted to have a little bit of an update about 2024, some of the things that happened. There were things I've discussed on my Wednesday night chats, and I just wanted to look back because it was literally 8 months ago. I stood here doing my very first vlog, fighting tears away, saying, should I give up? What should I do? And since then, we've had, I love the eights, so it's been 8 months, 88 videos. Thank you still for being here, the patience, and up to 722 subscribers. So thank you very much to each and every one of you. So yes, as you can see, we're still here, still in the building, still nothing progressed. So what did happen last year? One of the big things that I never updated everybody on was one of the Wednesday night vlogs, the chats with Louise. I told you about my son. It was called Let It Go, and it was about my son going to join the Foreign Legion. Well, the lovely news was he did really well. He actually stayed and he actually got in, and then he decided to come home. He decided he missed his girlfriend so much and has come back. He's got a job working in Marks and Sparks, but they're saving, they've got plans, they've got cars now. They're growing up and they're living their life, and you know, they're happy, and that's all you want for your children. So yes, as a mummy, I'm a little bit relieved he's not off there fighting in Sierra Leone or wherever they are at the minute. I'm glad he did it. I'm glad he proved it to himself. He came home obviously with the paperwork. He's got a year. He can go back if he wants to. So, but I just think it was something, a hangover from the stepdad and the family that were all in the regiment, and I think he felt he needed to prove himself. So he's done that. So that's an update. Had my son home. He was here at Christmas and with his girlfriend. It's been really lovely. So that was the good bit. What wasn't so good? Well, as a lot of you know, because you've seen my small space living vlog, I started off when I first came over here to do the conversion in 2019 in a static, in a very, very lovely but very old static, which was awful in the wind and the coldest experience I've had. I had 3 pretty horrendous winters in it, and I never ever want to have to repeat that. So when it comes to homeless charities, they have me here every single time, because I was cold in that. What are they like out in the streets? Breaks my heart. Anyway, I digress. So when I just couldn't stand the cold anymore, I literally moved into my utility room. That was okay. And then my friendly local councillor, we say that in brackets, got enforcement round and tried to get me evicted the first year. So obviously I welcomed enforcement round, came and said, come and have a look. I am literally living in my utility room. So they totally agreed. I hadn't done anything wrong. I hadn't breached any planning. I hadn't converted it in any way that I shouldn't have done. So I was given a letter and that was it. So this year, because the plots that I've got for sale, again, another vlog. I really want you to go back, look at all the vlogs. Let's get the viewing time up for me. Only joking. But yeah, because of not being able to get the plots moved, this is what I'm relying on to finish this build. This is where the money's come to do it. So I put an appeal in against the planning condition, which says it can only be for holiday. Housing is a big thing. We need housing. If they were plots with permission on for dwellings, they would sell tomorrow. So we put that in, and of course, local friendly councillor stuck the boot in again, and I didn't get that. So that was another £1,000 down the drain. But then not stopping there, we got enforcement out again. I mean, I can't say it's him because enforcement won't say who it is. Could well be somebody else I've upset, because I do say it as it is, and that doesn't make you friends always. But hey, at least I'm honest. So yeah, I had the joy of that again. And it's actually quite upsetting to think that somebody wants to make you homeless, because I'm allowed to have a static caravan here. And as enforcement have already looked and said, I'm allowed to be where I am. I could understand if I was doing something that was taking money off people, I was making lots of money or something. I just want to live here till I get this. So it's never about doing something I shouldn't. It's about just putting up with till I can get this finished. Anyway, enforcement saw no issue, no problem. So again, didn't even come out and inspect me. So what a waste of taxpayers' money. But hey, moving on. So that was the downer of the year, if you like. And I've really had to learn patience because I'm not a patient person. Very, very frustrated, wanting to do things in here, and there isn't anything else I can physically do at the minute. Everything that comes next is about materials, money, and people with skills I haven't got. So we've got 6 months to put an appeal in. And I have talked to an agent, and with the new government policy on housing, that is a possibility. So in the new year, that's what we'll be looking at. So I haven't given up. And for those people that join the channel just to see about the build, in the last 2 days, it's actually been a little bit of a plot twist. I'm not going to give anything away yet because I just don't know. But I am very hopeful that the build is going to be going ahead, and it won't be that long. So watch this space. Hopefully we'll be getting back and you'll actually see me graphing away again and dangling off ladders. But for the rest of you that have been here for me, followed the chats and everything else, thank you so much. I've really, really appreciated you. I am in such a different place. So it was never really about, I never even thought about monetizing the channel. When I first came on, it was about being here and being accountable for me, and by sharing some of the random things in my life, some of my experience, I like to call it life experience at my age, but by sharing those with you, I've learned so much about myself as well. So thank you, because I hope I've helped some of you, but really equally you have helped me an awful lot. So I'm really excited about 2025. I'm really excited about where it's going to lead us, where we're going to go forward. And a couple of the lovely ladies who regularly watch all my vlogs and were watching the ads and everything that have been put on by YouTube. I am not monetized, the channel isn't. And just to explain it a little bit, because I had no idea about it, I need 1,000 subscribers and I need 4,000 hours of watch time on my vlogs. So at 722, thank you so much. We're well on our way to getting that 1,000. So please share if you get the opportunity. If you can blag anybody else to watch this, I'd really appreciate it. Again, with the watch time, go do the cooking and just leave it running for me. But yeah, that'll come. It comes in time, because this isn't really, yes, it would be lovely because it does take time to do these things. I mean, yesterday, this is ground, just having a chat. But when I put together the walks and things like that, I can sometimes spend 4 or 5 hours doing that. I'm not very technology minded, but I'm going to get better this year, and I will invest into some better equipment rather than just speaking to you on my phone. I'm getting the hang of it on my iPad now. But yeah, I will try and improve, and hopefully we can have some time lapses when the building work starts. So thank you so much, and Happy New Year.